Hi everyone. I've been asked multiple times if I could do some videos on the different things that I um, make for our household. Um, Different herbal supplements, tinctures, and the like. So I'm not the greatest at videos, so I prepped ahead of time with some of my items here. And today I'm going to show you how I make Burdock capsules. I also make Burdock in a tincture. Burdock is one of those herbs that serves multiple purposes. Most herbs do, but this one here is pretty special. Burdock is notorious for cleansing your blood. And when we hear cleansing your blood, most of us just think, oh, well, here's what it means when it says it's cleansing your blood. Whatever toxins are in your body, which there are every day, they bind to burdock. All of them. They all bind to burdock, and burdock wastes them out of your system. And within 2 to 4 days, you actually feel like a different person taking this stuff. It's safe to take every single day. There's no harm in it because every single day our bodies are bombarded with different toxins. So that's a little bit about burdock. There's many other purposes for burdock that is helpful to your body, but that's the main one, and that's the biggest reason why we take it here. I'm not going to delay anymore. I'm going to jump in, and first I'll tell you, yes, I wear a mask when I do this. I do wear gloves. I do have as sterile as possible, an area over here. It's sterile. All the items that I use are sterile. All my measuring cups are sterile. Whatever I'm using is sterile. So, how I make these capsules is relatively simple, but a little bit of time consuming. I have these little machines you're going to see in a second that make, I have one that makes 24 capsules. I don't know why it's 24, not 30. This one here that makes 100, and another one that makes 400, which is, I'm not doing a video on that one. That's a little too long. So what I did was ahead of time, I filled this tray with the base of the capsules. The base is the longer part of the capsule. And what it is it's a nice little device. This is a spring, so you can, when I spring it, you can actually see capsules that I've already done. Okay, I place this piece up on top. I have my capsules, and I just throw all 100 in here, and we give it a shake. And most times they fall upright in the proper holes. If not, you could just hand put them in. I know you're already thinking, what about the tops? Well, I'm going to show you that really quick before I start to do the actual herb. The tops I've pre-done. I've got to be very careful with these. These are the tops. Same concept. I use this piece here. Put it down. Throw the tops in. Give it a shake, and most of them get into the holes. If not, you just pop them in with your fingers. And sometimes they flip upside down, so when you remove this, you'll be able to see, and you just flip them back up. So I do have the other two here. And I'm going to leave this to the side. Okay. And now I'm ready to take my product, which is Burdock. This is one of the companies I purchased from. There are 3 out of all the organic companies that I purchased from, and I only purchased from those 3 because they've been proven to be 100% organic through colleagues of mine. One person I know actually took a product, not from this company, but from another company, took the product to a laboratory in Harvard and had it tested. And sure enough, it was pure. And, you know, people have done lots of tests like that and discovered the fallacies that are out there, which will be another segment that I will do on this, on the do's and don'ts of vitamins. But anyway, so we have the product. Get my glove on. I'm going to get my mask on. Now, I may end up having to take the mask off because I don't know how well you're going to hear me through this. And I don't, because sometimes my glasses will steam up as well. So we'll see. But generally, we wear a mask. So hopefully you can still hear me good. So we have this piece here. It's got this hole right here. Right on top, any way you want. And what we do is just simply scoop the powdered burdock in. Of course I'm going to get lumps. I never get lumps. I make a video, I'm going to get lumps. Alright, so I have a mixer, and we gently get these going in. You give it a little shake as well. See how it moves around a little bit. This powder doesn't move around too well. Alright, once you got that, we have a tamper, and we gently press into the capsules, and we end up with these divots, and we just scrape over, and now you've got an absolutely full capsule, a lower capsule I should say. And I have been asked many times if I sell these products. Well, I just started to. I did not build a web page for it or anything like that. I'm still debating on whether or not I should do a page on Facebook for it. Because I have my own issues there, but we'll let that go. So, sometimes I like to tamper it one more time, just to make sure. Let's say, there you are. You can see the divots. You don't want to see divots. Or at least I don't want to see divots. You know, if I'm going to make this stuff for somebody, I want them to have as much as I can possibly be in these capsules. and for myself as well. So, okay. Once that's done, you can scoop it out. You see the little opening here? Just scoop it out of there. It falls into this tray that I have because I'm not going to waste this product. Sometimes I just take this off, give it a shake. And you can see the residue left on the top here. Easily scrapes right off. By the way, this system, this little machine, this gets washed and sterilized as well. And the reason I do that is because there are some, people's allergies and stuff like that. I mean, I don't have any allergies, but, going forward making this for other people, I'm not going to play around with that. When I use cinnamon and stuff like that, because some people do have, excuse my blocking my face. Unfortunately, some people do have an allergy to cinnamon. That's sad. But, so done with that. Put that to the side. Okay. Take this and put this over here, that over there. Okay, so we've got this ready. We have already made the tray the smaller part of the capsule, which is actually called the cap. I have this little piece here with divots on the top for my fingers to actually sit in there. This actually goes right on top. I invert it. Sits, I'll line it up here, sits, and I like to stand up and do this. Sometimes you hear it crunching, sometimes you don't. And if that is good, these all came out right. Okay. So, yep, they look like they work. So that's what they look like on the top. That's what they look like on the bottom. When I'm done, they go into a tray. Now, if you can see, you may not, this tray, it looks like it's dirty. It's not. It's purposely done like this. This is Burdock that's in this. The reason I have it is, well, let me do this first. Let me just say, let me just pop right out. The reason it's done is every time we put a food product in our mouth, it sends a signal to our brain immediately. It's telling the brain the pH level of what you just put in your mouth. So when you swallow the proper amounts of acid, your brain has told your stomach, your gut, to release this amount of acid based on what just went into your mouth. When you're buying a capsule when you're getting your medication from the pharmacy, this pill is going down, and your brain has no idea what it's telling your stomach. 9 times, and so what it will do is it will dump extra acid into your stomach because it doesn't know what's coming down. It's preparing to dissolve, which is why we have time-release medications. So I coat these so my stomach knows what's coming, and whatever amount of acid is required to reduce this down to just the powder is exactly what my stomach will produce. So I can take this off now, and that is how I make Burdock capsules. Thank you for watching. See you soon.